Alright guys, back with another video on the Bathmate Hydro Pump, and this video I'm going to address the concern of whether Bathmate is safe or if there's any danger involved with it, okay? So let's dive right in. The Bathmate is completely safe, okay? And I'm going to tell you exactly why that is. So the only time this device, the Bathmate, could ever cause issues for you as far as that's concerned is when you're completely misusing it, all right? So probably the number one way guys misuse this is they wear it for too long. They wear it for longer than 20 minutes. Bathmate, you know, clearly tells you not to use this longer than 20 minutes at a pop. So that is the number one way guys will injure themselves on this thing, okay? Using it too much several times in one day is another big one, okay? Once a day, keep it to 10, 15 minutes, all right? So don't wear it for longer than 20 minutes and don't wear it more than once a day and you'll be fine, okay? When you do that, you're overtraining, and overtraining is very counterproductive when it comes to this thing, okay? Rule of thumb, okay? You also don't want to use the Bathmate when you cannot get a good erection, all right, prior to training, all right? Ideally you want to be using this with an erection, and if you cannot get, you know, what I would say if you can't get like 9/10 of an erection, then that means you need more recovery time. You're probably wearing it too often, so I wouldn't train that day if that happens. The way this works, guys, the way the Bathmate works is it breaks down skin tissue, which is good, all right? Overtraining with anything, guys, as many of you probably know, is just, it's never something you want to do, all right? Too much of anything is not good, all right? So if you are realizing as you're watching this that you've been overtraining, then give it 2 days, okay? Ideally 36 to 48 hours or 3 days even. Let yourself recover, okay? Because, you know, hopefully you know by now your recovery period is when your gains are made, okay, with the Bathmate. So allowing yourself more time to recover is so important when it comes to male enhancement, okay, and especially the Bathmate. So it's kind of common sense if you think about it, guys, if you really understand how this thing works. Now, if you're a new user to the device, in the first month I usually tell guys, you know, to wear this every other day, all right, and I think that's good to do for about the first 4 to 6 weeks. Then at about the 5-6 week mark or so, you know, if you've been using it consistently every other day, you can start increasing the usage to, you know, 4 or 5 days a week, okay, instead of 2 or 3. You know, never use the Bathmate more than once a day, all right, guys? That should be common sense. And never use it if you're not able to maintain 9/10 of an erection. There is definitely a ceiling. I've mentioned this before in one of my previous videos. There's definitely a ceiling on how much pressure this thing can generate, okay? So that's something Bathmate has implemented on this thing, or else they'd face, you know, serious lawsuits. So it may not feel like there's a ceiling when you're wearing it, but there's definitely a ceiling, okay? So don't worry about that. You know, that's one of the things that really scared the shit out of me when I started using this. You know, you know, if you're new to it, it's literally gonna feel like this thing's gonna detach your dick from your body. It's definitely not gonna do that, all right? You guys have an internal penis that goes into your body, okay? And, you know, this thing doesn't come anywhere close to generating enough pressure to, you know, to do any kind of detachment. So it may feel like it's going to do that because of the intense pressure, but it's not going to, okay? Now, I personally gained a little under an inch and a quarter in girth from this thing, so it definitely works, okay? I wouldn't have created this channel if it didn't, guys. This is something a lot of men out there want a solution to, male enhancement. Men that feel that they, you know, should have more size than they do. And this is the solution. Bathmate has been tried, true, and tested for years now. It really has. There's no more debate about that at this point, okay? There's really not. I mean, this thing has been out for years now. Like I said, tried, true, and tested. So they've made improvements to it over the years and have made it more efficient. So I guarantee you, if you use this thing correctly, that you will see results. If you haven't checked out the other videos on this channel, I've got about 12 other videos. I've got more coming out this week. Check those out, watch those, okay? And you're gonna learn a lot about male enhancement and how this thing works. If you found this video helpful, guys, make sure you hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot when you guys like these videos. And more importantly, if you're interested in male enhancement or learning more about the Bathmate, become a subscriber to the channel. You can hit the subscribe button right down below. More than anything, guys, it helps me when you subscribe. So please become a subscriber. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear what those are. Leave those below. This is Matt Mitchell from MissionLifeMotion.com. I'll catch you guys in the next video.